in English folklore or in the other folklore. And I think you would have to say, I think the nice way of putting it, he was a manager rather than a leader, if you look at the story. I do have another person, interesting person, the guy of Gisborne. Do you remember that name? Yeah. Who is the guy of Gisborne? Interesting point, if you look up about him, it says he's often assumed to be working for the Sheriff of Nottingham, but actually he's not, he's independent, he is a freelance, and what he does, he is a bounty hunter, and he's paid for bringing the heads of robbers. He comes to the Sheriff of Nottingham, here's a head of a robber, and he gets paid, which is new public management. Yeoman, they're sort of upper peasant sort of class, they use a longbow. This is better, this is more honest, this is true. So there's a kind of, there's a political economy, and I couldn't find a better one than that. Okay, so in the end you could say the whole thing is actually about modernisation. This is resistance. Because Robin Hood is very much like the Green Man. So what happened, people were resisting this modernisation imposed from outside, and they were taking refuge in beliefs of the earlier period when they believed in the forest spirits. The Green Man was the person who made the trees bring the leaf back to the trees in spring, and this kind of got linked in with Robin Hood. So you have a kind of anthropological modernisation issue there. Right, I was going to bring post-conflict, but I can't. Of course, as the centuries pass by, people forget who is a Norman and who is a Saxon, although the present government are trying to reverse that, I think. But basically, you have a kind of reconciliation. So in the end, it's decided that Robin Hood is actually a Norman after all. He's actually a good Norman who's pretending to be a robber in the trees because he's serving the real king, not the actual king, the one who's going to come back and make everything right. So you've got a kind of reconciliation about it. That's, yes, anyway. I was going to say, yeah, and finally just about this area, interestingly, some of you may know there was a very bitter miners' strike. This used to be a coal mining area, and there were the Nottinghamshire miners and the Yorkshire miners. This was extremely complicated. If you want to hear the full version, I guarantee.
fireworks